think that our hope through all of this is that anybody that sees this clip or hears our story can bring awareness, number one, to the need for living donors. Somebody hearing this may not know us and they may not know anything about living donation, but at some point in their life they may encounter somebody that has a need, and if 20 years down the road they think back to this and it makes an impact in someone else's life, I think that is incredible. And I just hope that how we navigate this and how we walk this journey can just be a testimony to others for God's faithfulness when you're going through a storm.
I was diagnosed about 5 years ago with IgA Nephropathy, which is the kidney disease that I had. It was stage 2 at the time, and there are 5 stages. My kidney function was still very good. We did some treatments when I went to go see a nephrologist, hoping that it could maybe stop it. It did not, but generally they don't expect it to progress very quickly. Maybe over the next 20 years, it might slowly progress. But it definitely went a little quicker than that. I started running about 9-10 years ago, and really trying to get in good shape and start going to the gym, and those are things that I've done for that period of time regularly. If it's nice enough to run outside, I'm running. I've run 2 half marathons. Nothing that's exceptional as far as time goes, but I got out there and practiced and trained and did it, and enjoy the running while I'm doing it as well. I'm not really there so much to compete. I just enjoy it, and I'd go run on my lunch break. And if it was a nice day. That was one of the things that the kidney failure started to kick in, and we didn't quite know it yet. I was able to run a half a mile instead of, and I couldn't go any further. I had to walk, and I'd been running 5 miles at lunch.
When you find yourself needing a kidney transplant, there are basically 2 ways that you can get a new kidney. So the other way you can get a kidney is through a living donation. Each of us are born with 2 kidneys. You can function perfectly well and even have excellent kidney function with 1 kidney. Because of that, you're actually able to donate 1 of your kidneys. Generally, that's a process where you know someone in need. Sometimes people just say, I want to donate a kidney and I don't know who it's going to go to. Here's my kidney, find somebody in need. That's called an altruistic donor, and they're just giving because they know there are needs out there. I think there are about 500,000 people waiting for a kidney, and about 18,000 kidneys are available every year. So if you do the math, there's a big discrepancy there. That's where living donations can kind of help fill that gap and shorten those wait times.
I think asking for help at something is hard. Asking for a kidney is really hard. That's asking for something of somebody that they'll never get back. It's a very kind of humbling process, because I'm like, I don't want to take a kidney from her. I don't want to take a kidney from a friend. I don't want to take a kidney from a stranger. I don't want to take someone's kidney and put them through that, but unfortunately that's what it's pretty much is what it ends up going to take.
And you even used the word undeserving. As we've kind of talked through this, what does this look like? And, how are you feeling about this? And initially when I said that I was going to consider getting evaluated, which I am being evaluated to see if I'm healthy enough to donate, he immediately said, I don't feel like I deserve for you to give me a kidney, I probably said you don't. You don't deserve it. But I followed that up with kind of the concept that as believers, as Christians, if we have received the gift of Christ's salvation, there is not one of us who deserves that sacrifice, who deserves that love, that unconditional love. And please hear me, I'm not comparing donating a kidney to the sacrifice that Jesus made for us. But I do think if we're believers, we can identify with a feeling that I don't deserve what is being given to me. But when you give a gift, you're not giving it because someone else deserves it. You're giving it because you love them and you care for them and you want them to have what you're giving them. I mean, for me, it's really kind of painted a picture and just sort of reiterated and renewed that feeling that I have, that I was undeserving of Christ's gift for me.
My numbers they're terrible bad. And everyone's like, how are you still walking around? How are you still going to work? How are you still managing things? And it's just by faith in God and everyone's prayers. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now. I've said that I think it's the strength that God's giving me specifically to get through this to the stage that I am.
I do know, that we can't donate a kidney and stuff. I'm very upset about that. But yeah, I don't know a lot about it. So.
Would you have given him your kidney if you could have?